The Dublin Senior 1 Football Championship final has been confirmed as Kilmacud, Crokes and St Jude's will face off on Monday, October 29 for the big prize. Crokes took advantage of an incredibly wasteful Ballyboden St Enda's side's shortcomings to triumph 209-009 on Saturday, but the big result came on Sunday as Jude's rallied from an early slump to chuck out county kingpins St Vincent's 2-11-008 on Sunday. But the afternoon began so promisingly for the Marino men. Eamonn Fennell, by far Vinny's best performer on the day, and Thomas Quinn got rolling early as they led 0-5-0-1 after just 10 minutes. Dublin Senior Football Championship semi-final, Parnell Park, Dublin, the 14th of October 2018. St Jude's vs St Vincent Street. Jude's Padraic Clark celebrates scoring a goal. Mandatory credit. Copyright INPHO, Laszlo Jekzo. It looked like a procession was inevitable, but then the Jude's defensive system clicked into gear. Got closer to the champs en masse. They contested every shot. Nothing was clear and easy anymore. And St Vincent's, with all their experience and inter-county star power, could not play through them. Padraic Clark's fisted goal in the 24th minute put Jude's in front and they stormed over the line in the first half 106-005. Dublin Senior Football Championship semi-final, Parnell Park, Dublin, the 14th of October 2018. Street. Jude's vs St Vincent Street. Jude's goalkeeper Liam Maley and Lorcan Galvin of St Vincent's mandatory credit. Copyright INPHO, Laszlo Jekzo. Kilmacud, Crokes boss Anthony Daly plays down talks of a Dublin return. Shay Ryan's second-half strike had them 8 points ahead as the Templioke side coasted home to an eventual 6-point victory. Vincent's did close the gap, the introduction from the bench of Enda Varley proving fruitful as he notched 2 frees, while Ger Brennan had a clear goal chance towards the end that he flashed wide. The defeat of Ballyboden Kickhams in the quarter-finals was written off as a side lacking cohesion and jaded from the inter-county season, but perhaps the Dublin 9 lads were as up for it as anyone. St Jude's just outplayed them, like they did here, and with 2 massive scalps now collected they will be rolling with the momentum heading into the final. Dublin Senior Football Championship semi-final, Parnell Park, Dublin, the 14th of October 2018. Street. Jude's vs St Vincent Street. Jude's Simon King and Ger Brennan of St Vincent's mandatory credit. Copyright INPHO, Laszlo Jekzo. Vincent's had their share of misfortune. The loss of Craig Wilson in defence due to injury was massive, while neither Varley nor Diarmuid Connolly made the starting 15. But ultimately what matters in those on the pitch, not off it, and on the pitch Jude's were watertight, offered a greater variety of passing and build-up, and took their chances when they presented themselves. Their meeting with Crokes may not be the highest-scoring affair of the year, but it'll be an intriguing tactical battle on Bank Holiday Monday. The Stillorgan side booked their place and took one step closer to a senior double with a 209-009 win over Ballyboden St Enda's on a torrential Saturday afternoon. Craig Diaz had the green flag waving inside a minute as they got off to the best possible start before Shane Horan added a second after 25 minutes. Craig Diaz, image, copyright INPHO, Laszlo Jekzo. Johnny Cooper looking to education to further his footballing development. Boden's execution was all off in the first half. Several drop shots and overhit passes made life easy for David Nestor and the Crokes defense to gobble up their chances, while Michael Dara-McCauley crashed their best goal chance off the crossbar. Couple that with a ball as slippery as soap and the early advantage was always going to tell. Ryan Baskell once again led the charge with 0-5 while brother Colm hit 0-3, but it was young Crokes stars Andrew McGowan, Dara Mullen, who assisted the Diaz goal, and Liam Fladman who shone. McGowan hit 0-2 and was the fulcrum of Crokes' play. Mullen probed dangerously throughout, while Fladman was a rock at the back as Crokes extended their advantage to 4 points by the early stages of the second half after Shane Cunningham and Paul Mannion kicked over. Shane Horan. Image. Copyright INPHO. Asheen Kennery. Johnny Cooper laughs off comparisons to Sergio Ramos. Boden came good partway through the second period, but a monster 47-meter score from Mannion all but ended their hopes. Cian O'Connor and McGowan put an end to the contest as Boden limped off after a stifling struggle against the grain. For Crokes, it's a first final since 2012, and with St Vincent's gone it's a big chance for a first title since 2010. Jude's, meanwhile, will be after a first senior title in their history. You can like our main Facebook page here. Our Dublin Live sports page, which brings you all your Dublin sports news, can be found here. The Dublin Live Twitter account is @DublinLive. Our Instagram account can be found here.